it works. Randy in the yellow trunks right here playing Protoss on the Xel'Naga Caverns versus his opponent, the one and only PureBall in the purple trunks. He is playing Terran. We're currently one apiece. One of these guys is going down to the loser's bracket. The other one will go on. What's he going to do? I think he's got another matchup to play, but whatever the case is going on, you can check the brackets over on the multiplayer site. We gave you the address for that earlier, and of course we'll have a look at them after this particular game finishes. Randy's Protoss play is certainly very strong. He knows what he's doing. The Zerg play is really good as well, but PureBall just has his number really on that one. I think that's the most important thing to really bear in mind about the rest of that, is that PureBall has the number of Randy when it comes to dealing with his Zerg play. He knows how to beat him. He doesn't know how to beat his Protoss yet, although he did a damn better job than I would expect most people to. He was playing incredibly well. He ended up losing simply because his economy wasn't up to snuff. And he wasn't able to reinforce as quickly as his opponent. He took the Colossi really well. His defense was incredibly solid, but still, he couldn't really do anything at that point. Ah, bloody probe harassment. Get away, get away. None of that nonsense from you. Thank you very much. We'll see what Randy actually decides to do. Will he decide to go into a 4-gateway? Will he go for that longer macro game? Bear in mind, none of these guys are actually going out of the tournament, so they're not desperate to win, although they would certainly prefer to stay in the losers bracket. In fact, the winners bracket. I believe the finals will probably be best of 7 format with a 2-game advantage to the guy who was in the winners bracket. That's usually the way that it's done at this particular tournament, so neither of them would like to drop down now. I'd like to at least keep their life until they can go later. Oh, PureBall, you had an opportunity for us around right there, but it's not happening, I'm afraid. Then again, it is a pain in the ass, honestly. I don't know why you'd really want to do that all the time. It's just such a nightmare to deal with, because you got to then get your stuff back in the mineral line and redo your split, and yeah, it's a hassle. Probe driven away, and really, honestly, Randy didn't learn anything other than the fact that that is interesting. Huh. PureBall did a refinery cancel there. Okay, what does that indicate? If I were to guess, that would be no gas into command center. That would be my thoughts. Unless he's going for, it's a bit late to go for double barracks right now, and his mineral count is getting really high, so I have to assume that's going to be a fast expander. That's very sneaky there by PureBall. A good maneuver. However, bear in mind that Randy is there out that expansion pretty rapidly. We'll keep an eye on it and see if that actually ends up happening for him. Yep, he's got to go for it. There you go. Command center coming down. A full wall off right there, so nothing to really worry about. Randy, his economic situation looking good. He's gone double gas right now, so expect to see robotics pretty soon, I would think. Cybernex core not really being chrono boosted. He's not too worried right now. I think he's just going to execute the same build as last time by the looks of it. 1 gate into Robo, into then 2 more gateways, and then into an expansion. Ooh, or maybe not. Let's find out, because that's a proxy pylon in a very dangerous location. Probably not good enough, though. I mean, it's still going to have to go all the way around the side, even if he warps in. Oh my God. That is the ballsiest Stargate I have ever seen in my life. This is absolutely ridiculous here. No, nobody does this. Nobody. Look at this. Look at how close this is. Most proxy Stargates on this map are maybe done down sort of here, or maybe up here. They are not done within 5 meters of your opponent's base. Randy, with a ballsy play right there that you know might just end up working. Following up now with 4 barracks for PureBall. Needs to get them right. You gotta scout that, otherwise horrible things will happen. I was expecting the same build. Can anyone really predict that? I mean, seriously. Void Ray coming out. And right now, PureBall not ready to deal with that at all. He does have a bunker, but it's in the wrong place. Engineering Bay is coming down. If he's able to get some missile turrets out, he might be in a good situation, but he's not going to be able to get a missile turret out before that first Void Ray goes in. There is the scout from Randy once again. That command center not deployed, so I don't think that he knows about it. He doesn't. He did see the refinery going down, so he wasn't expecting expansion just yet. This is a 1-base proxy Void Ray play right here from Randy. 1 in there and a warp in to back it up. He's got a Stalker right there and a Zealot. Not that that's going to do too much, but we'll see. How long is he going to hold on to that before PureBall actually notices? Missile turret coming down right now for PureBall. However, it is actually in the wrong place. It's not going to be able to defend against this. He still has no idea what's coming, but it's a smart move nonetheless. We're expecting all sorts of horrible things. PureBall still with no scout on that area. He has no idea that it's there. He has no reason to suspect it. What did that SCV learn? Nothing. really, other than... I don't know, maybe it did. It didn't see the second gas. It didn't see any robo. Maybe he's thinking proxy play of some description. That's 2 Void Rays. Can't get the second one out yet. I wonder how that's affected his economy. Fairly badly, actually. Looks like it's drained him back pretty badly. Yeah, it has, actually. His worker supply is not as high as you would expect at this stage in the game from Protoss. Bunker going down right there, but it's not that bad. I mean, Mule's coming down. The thing is that PureBall's going to lead because of this orbital command. He hasn't actually expanded yet. He's just using it for macro, which is fine. And he's getting a good number of units on the field as a result of that. A lot of Marines coming out. Unfortunately, this is the main problem. As soon as Randy goes in right there, he might even end up charging his Void Rays up off the Stargate or something like that. And this initial engagement will be pushed back by PureBall. No problem at all. Doesn't have the stim that he needs, honestly, but still. Still pretty good. Up goes the command center. He feels secure, but look at that. It's a warp in on the top. Ouch, that is brutal. PureBall moving in right now. One barracks will be taken apart almost immediately. SCV's moving to try and hold it as much as they can. And he moves in very rapidly. Can he bring one down? He looks for it. Can he grab it? He cannot. He doesn't have the fire he needs. He can kill the Zealots, certainly, but that was unexpected. That really was an incredibly... Some people might call it a cheesy maneuver. I don't believe in cheese. He takes down one, looks for the second Zealot. Nicely done there. PureBall needs to hold this off. He really does. 4 Void Rays is going to make this hard. He can take out the proxy pylon, though. At least he can eliminate any more warp-ins. There we go. That's at least a reasonable thing. Missile turrets need to go down now. PureBall needs to get this done immediately. He's got to get those reinforcements. He needs the missile turrets. Heck, with maybe high-sec auto-tracking upgrade or something like that. Just something on the ground to try and impede the maneuverability. He charges it up once again on his own Stargate. In he comes. The Marine's getting cut apart. Takes one, takes 2, looks for the 3rd. Can he do it? He can hold this. Nice play there by PureBall. Excellent stuff. And I think Randy sorely overestimating the amount of firepower he actually had there. Randy pushing his way in, tries to take out a supply depot, looks for it. He should be able to get it. And he doesn't. It's on fire. Can he get repaired? It cannot. Quick supply block right there for PureBall. Well, PureBall's still holding it quite nicely. Unfortunately, he's still not able to expand, which is really not helping him at all. More Void Rays on the way out. PureBall will certainly reinforce against this. And while he has seen it right there, he knows what's there, but still, he doesn't know that his opponent's continuing to produce units from it. I think Randy's actually not in a great position, honestly. That early game investment didn't seem to help him all that much. Army supply currently in favor of PureBall. However, he doesn't have stim. He doesn't have Marine shield. He's got nothing but Marines. In they come once again. Void Ray in the back as well. 1 Zealot, 2 and 3 taken out very nicely. PureBall looking pretty good right now. Sentry taken out. Looking for the Void Ray. Can he take the Void Ray? So very close. 3 HP right there, and he's able to clean up the rest of Randy's forces. That's what I'm talking about. PureBall cleaning up the proxy pylon as well. Void Ray not helping you at all, I'm afraid. And now the counterattack coming in right here from PureBall. Does he have the units he needs to make that happen? He actually kind of does, especially bearing in mind that Randy's Void Ray is very badly hurt. In fact, a single set of shots from those Marines will kill it almost immediately. Unupgraded Marines. Evidently the counter to cheese, it would appear. Void Rays in the base once again. I'm very puzzled as to why PureBall did not actually go for any kind of missile turret there. He does have enough Marines in his base to kill out, but he will end up losing units in the process. In he goes, but a warp in comes in from Randy. He does maybe have the units to deal with that. In come the Marines. Doesn't have stim right now. He does have level 1 weapon upgrade coming in right there. Looking for 5. It doesn't matter. 5 seconds. It didn't make a difference. He took him out very nicely. Those Void Rays are not proving to be effective at all. I'm actually kind of surprised that PureBall hasn't cleaned them up, but to be honest, does he really need to kill that Stargate? Does he need to kill it? Does he need to bring it down? Right now, doesn't look likely. He's going for it anyway. Now, what's the economic situation like? PureBall is looking pretty good, honestly. Middle account looking solid. Didn't lose too many. In fact, I think maybe lost 1 SCV there. How many workers killed? Yeah, Randy's killed 7, so that's all right. You know, that's pretty significant. Marine shield now available for PureBall +1 as well. Army count supply in favor of PureBall. Now would be the time to really stick the boot in and do some damage. That's what he's going for. With +1 plus Marine shield, that might be enough to really take this. I think it will. I mean, even with Guardian shields in play, he should be able to break that line with that many. That Void Ray's badly hurt as well, so that'll be taken out very quickly. It's only effectively got 116 HP, so the Marines will kill it in 1 salvo, I would think, or at least near enough. In he comes right now. Randy with the interception. Here's the push from PureBall. Can he bring that Void Ray down? A little bit of damage done, nothing too much, just nibbling in his opponent. Randy with an additional push, and those shields did absolutely nothing as the wall of bullets end up coming down hard on Randy right here, but another split coming up, which is good. He focuses down on the sentries right here. The Marine count is being reduced, but he's got a second wave coming in behind that. In comes the flank from the probes, drives them away as quickly as he can. Can he bring the Zealot down? He tries to, he does so, takes another. He's going to get driven away here, but he did inflict very very serious losses on Randy right there. So I think, to be honest, that was probably worth it. We can have a look at units lost and look at the resources thrown away by Randy. This is the kind of thing that will give PureBall the advantage he actually needs in this particular situation to really do some mega damage. Unfortunately, he is being pushed back. He needs reinforcements. He has them. And he's got Stim on the way and +1 armor. This is a perfect build for him. He's doing really well. He just needs to not throw this one away, and he should be able to bring it home. The question is, will Randy have an ace up his sleeve? Randy does not. He has no ace. No ace at all. He doesn't have robotics. He has no observer. He's got a Void Ray. No Stargate, relying purely on gateway units. Army supply is not in favor of Randy right now at all. A push right here would easily be able to do it, and the Stim will be ready in about 5 seconds' time. Doesn't quite have it yet, though. He's forced into a corner right there with the sentries. Needs to back away to the bunkers. Got to fall back, and then he can follow up once he's got the Stim, which is coming in right now. There we go. Stim is complete. PureBall took quite a lot of losses there, but now that he's got the Stim and those sentries are pretty low on energy, this counter push will be devastating. Marauders in the mix as well. +1 armor, +1 weapon. No upgrades for Randy at all. If he goes in here, he can do damage, but he doesn't want to lose those units quite yet. Bring in some reinforcements, heal everybody up, then do the push. In comes the warp in from Randy. Randy still thinking he has the advantage. The funny thing is he didn't see Stim there, so he has no idea his opponent's got it, and he's about to find out at his cost by the looks of it. Falling back right now as the Stalkers perhaps might overwhelm that force, waiting for a few reinforcements, ready to go in at the optimal time and no time before that. And of course, forcing those force fields down, throwing away a lot of sentry energy. PureBall, right now, still looking in a great position. I would be pretty happy if I were PureBall right now. However, this push is going to look pretty dangerous. He's got sentries in the mix there as well. Still, here comes the Stim. How many can he lock down right now? Does he have a concussive shell? It doesn't look like he does, but he's cutting his way through that front line of Stalkers. The problem is that the force fields have blocked him off again. He needs to leave right now. A quick pick up and drop. Nice quick play there by PureBall. Some damage was done, certainly. Army supply is in favor of PureBall right now. He can go in, he can do damage, and his opponent shouldn't be able to deal with this second push, I don't think. In come the Marauders. Let's find out whether or not that will happen. No more force field energy. That's critical. PureBall cuts his way through them like a hot knife through butter. Nothing will be left of that force. Shame he doesn't have concussive missile. It doesn't matter because he's got Stim. Free sentries right here for a limited time only as Randy is driven all the way back to his base. Bare minimum forces available for defense right now. 61. Army supply to 16. This is what PureBall needs to finish this game. He will stay in the winner's bracket if only he goes in right now. He needs to just keep on the pressure. Right now, there's quite a lot of money in favor of Randy. He's continuing to place more buildings. He's warping additional units. Attack. He must go in. He must tear the throat out from Randy now while he has the chance. He's got the medevac support. He's pretty much healed up. He's got the Stim ready to roll. If he goes in right now, should be able to go for the win. There are no sentries in there at all. That's critical. No Guardian Shield. No force fields. The front line devastated very easily. Those Stalkers will not be able to hang out against firepower of that magnitude. It's not going to happen. There we go. There's the additional warp. And GG, ladies and gentlemen. PureBall takes it. Nicely played there by PureBall. And no cheesy Stargates for you, I'm afraid. 2-1 in this series. PureBall stays in the winner's bracket, and Randy down to the loser's bracket in this particular series. It looks like Protoss was not, in fact, the magic bullet. Oh dear. Sorry about that one, Randy, but PureBall has your measure this time around.